Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's start today's video. Which electronic device processes data and converts it into information? The right answer is option A, computer. CPU stands for. The right answer is option C, central processing unit. Which part of the computer is used for calculating and comparing? The right answer is option A, ALU. Arithmetic logic unit is a critical component of the central processing unit, CPU. The ALU performs all arithmetic operations such as addition and subtraction and all logical operations including comparison of binary numbers. Which unit controls the movement of signals between CPU and input-output? The right answer is option B, control unit. Which of the following are the three main parts of the processor? The right answer is option A, ALU, control unit and registers. What is the function of the central processing unit of a computer? The right answer is option B, performs calculations and processing. What does the basic computer processing cycle consists of? The right answer is option A, input processing and output. What is processed in information by computer processor? The right answer is option D, data. What is output? The right answer is option C, what the processor gives to the user. It's the result of processing data that the computer receives from the user. Arithmetic operations. The right answer is option D, include addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. The name of the location of a particular piece of data is its. The right answer is option A, address. Which part of the computer does the arithmetical calculations? The right answer is option D, ALU. The arithmetic logic unit, a key component within the central processing unit, performs all arithmetic and logical calculations in a computer. The ALU uses digital circuits and logic gates to process binary numbers, acting as the computer's mathematical brain to execute instructions and manipulate data. A CPU contains. The right answer is option C, a control unit and an arithmetic logic unit. Which of the following is the benefit of using a computer? The right answer is option A, computers are very fast and can store huge amounts of data. Computations and logical operations are performed by the. The right answer is option B, ALU. What is the function of the CPU? The right answer is option C, to read, interpret and process the information and instruction. The CPU or central processing unit is essentially the brain of a computer. It's the component that executes the instructions given to it by the software. This includes fetching instructions from memory, decoding them, performing calculations based on the instructions, and storing the results back in memory. Which of the following is an example of non-numeric data? The right answer is option A, employee address. What does the information that you put into the computer called? The right answer is option C, data. Data is the raw collection of facts, figures and symbols such as text, numbers, images and audio that are fed into the computer system for processing. The act of entering this information is often referred to as the input process. What is data that has been organized or presented in a meaningful fashion called? The right answer is option D, information. While data refers to raw facts and figures, information is that data processed, organized or structured to provide context, relevance, and meaning, making it useful for understanding or making decisions. The part of a computer that coordinates all its functions is called its. The right answer is option D, control unit. The control unit is a component of a computer's central processing unit that directs and coordinates the operations of the processor, telling other components like the memory, arithmetic logic unit, and input-output devices how to respond to program instructions. A computer executes programs in the sequence of. The right answer is option B, fetch, decode, execute. A process often called the instruction cycle or the fetch, decode, execute cycle. During the fetch stage, the CPU retrieves an instruction from memory. In the decode stage, it interprets the instruction to understand the operation. And in execute stage, the CPU performs the actual processing required by that instruction. This cycle repeats continuously for every instruction in a program. The term GIGO is related to. The right answer is option A, accuracy. The term GIGO, garbage in, garbage out, is directly related to accuracy, as it highlights that the quality of output from a system is directly dependent on the quality of its input. If the input data is flawed or inaccurate, the resulting output will also be flawed or inaccurate regardless of how well the system functions. What is the process of carrying out commands called? The right answer is option D, executing. In the context of computing, this refers to the step where a computer's CPU performs the instructions given by a program or command. Which of the following is not the major function of a computer? The right answer is option B, analyzing data or information. While computers can certainly be used to analyze data, this is typically done through software applications designed for that purpose, not as a fundamental hardware function like processing, storing, or gathering data. Computers gather data, which means they allow users to dash data. The right answer is option D, input. Through input devices like keyboards and mouse, users enter information into the system to be processed. The central processing unit, CPU. Right answer is option A, contains the electronic circuits that cause processing to occur. That's the exact role of a CPU. The other options describe input, output, and memory, not CPU. Which component is required to process data into information and consists of integrated circuits? The right answer is option C, CPU. What is a collection of unprocessed items called? The right answer is option B, data. Computers manipulate data in many ways, and this manipulation is called. The right answer is option D, processing. This process involves using a computer to execute operations on data such as performing calculations, making logical comparisons, and transforming raw data into meaningful information. What is the result produced by a computer? The right answer is option C, output, which includes usable information like text, graphics, sound, or video, as well as processed data presented through output devices such as monitors, printers, or speakers. This output allows users to view, use, and understand the processed results of the input data. So friends, today's question is, what represents raw facts and what is meaningful data? Please write your answer in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.